Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another BJ&Co Infinifactory video. Continue on where we left off last time. We're playing with some teleporters. Not skipping ahead, because I know you know, man, you don't like that. Sorry for the delay in this one coming out, guys. Had a little bit of issues with timing and rendering and all that fun jazz, but we're getting to it right now. So, Teleporter Experiment 2. Boom. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, what's the fancy piece with this?
Sorry to put you in such a
remote
location. We just want to make sure that there aren't any incidents. I wasn't exactly comfortable with doing it in the hangar after my last experiment, so we're being cautious and putting some distance between you and us.
Oh, I hope that was the end of that conversation.
Sorry to put you in such a
Oh, that does. Okay, so let's finish listening to this and then figure out what we're doing, but this should be pretty easy.
We just want to make sure that there aren't any incidents. Nia wasn't exactly comfortable with doing it in the hangar after my last experiment, so we're being cautious and putting some distance between you and us. Nothing personal. We like you. Really.
Nice. Okay, so we need to make a 3x3. And we get a 3x3 that pops through. So, how are we going to go about this? I feel like how we go about this is a lifter right there. This is gonna... Ooh. Not quite. We're going to go down one more. Because this should now push up until everything's gone. Drop back down, push back up, push back up. Okay, so that's pretty simple and easy, and I could probably play around and mess with block score and everything there, but we shouldn't need that too much. The interesting piece is going to be on this end, because well, let's take a look at this more, but a bit slower once it comes through. How do I want to do this? I feel like I almost want to do... Well, let's see how this behaves with a couple welders in here. Actually, I want to put the welder there. That's weird. Okay, let's do 3 just to be on the safe side and see why this is. See how this works. Come on. Okay, so it can't actually weld the stuff inside of there, which means I'm probably going to want to just... What's the height? Okay, what's the height I'm going for here? Not backwards. We're not going for backwards. I hate how it doesn't drag it out in the same direction, but okay, let's maybe do it here. Okay, so that's the height we're going for. Which, maybe we do this. Okay, which then might as well use some of these inverted conveyors. Is that going to be high enough up? I think it is. So now, if I'm doing this, we now want right here to be just some blocks. I can hit the right spot. But so, okay, so if this does this, we want it to be, I mean, I guess I can do 2 vertical welders there and now another upside down one. Let's just see how this works. Okay. So that's good. That's very good. So my next step is going to be what? That's getting our 3x3. So I mean, really, our 3x3 could stack here fairly easily. Right? But now I want to force this to move forward. Force this to move forward. And this one I'm going to have to do... Well, I'm going to want some welders again. How did I not actually select the welder there? Right, so this is good. This is going to come together and be our 3 weld together. But now, how do I then get this to push? How do I then get this to push? I mean, really, I should have a pusher here. That's what we need, right? We want this to push out, but we want this to push out when? We want this to push out when we've got... Oh, this needs to connect everything though, doesn't it? Like, I mean, because that's not going to work right off the bat. If we stick it right off the top, that's not going to work either. I wonder if we do... Actually, let's go with... No, because this is still going to cause me problems. I was going to try to go higher there. So that, and then just have like a blocker pulling out to shrink everything back down, but I don't think that's going to do it. So I wonder if this was set. No, but it's still gonna 2, 3. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Need them all to be welded. Once they're welded, then I can push them. Like, I'm tempted to have 3 sensors. Right? Like, we want a sensor there. And when this sensor... Ooh, maybe. When this sensor's here... Oh, this might work. This might work. Okay. So, that's gonna fill a line. And then I want to have a sensor, I guess it could be just right there. And this one, we cannot have these wires connecting. So can come along this way. Maybe we go out here and have a pusher here and a wire there, right? And then we need one more sensor right here that when it hits, we then want this to finish our connection. Oh yeah, it ain't pretty, but it works. I like it. I like it. It looks cool too. I mean, block score is going to suck on this one for sure. Cycle score is not amazing. Cycle score would be fun to play around with on this one, just because the teleporters and the dropping in pieces they have is kind of your limiting factor. So trying to keep it tight to that is good. So cycle, we're 100 over Yeoman. Footprint, we're, I mean, yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that I built stuff wide right here. Block score, again, significantly higher here. So 7, that's pretty good, Yeoman. That's pretty good. I mean, 2 on the front, so you're getting 5 on the second side. I like it. Unless, actually, you know what? Your block score probably only has 1 block on the first. So So let's do some theory crafting. I don't want this to be too crazy, but let's do some theory crafting for when I go to hit this again. Really, this could be one block, one conveyor in here to have a low block score, right? Because you just push it straight along and it ends up collecting 3 per one that goes through, right? Like you just do this. Oh, that's interesting how that works between. But, you know, it just keeps going. It takes them all, so it gets 4 per each. Which is not too bad, right? Like that's, so you could get away, it would be slow because you just do one conveyor. Actually, you probably don't even need any conveyors on this side, right? Like if we did this as just blocks, just to theory craft it. Yeah, this is going to just keep pushing. So this is literally, you need no blocks on this side, which is kind of cool. It's gonna punch a whole bunch through it, right, over time. But you can get away with no blocks. So all you need is the 7 blocks on the other side. So that's kind of cool. Like that's a neat one that you can see on this one. And then your 7 here is just then how are you welding these together and keeping them moving. And that's kind of the place I think I need to figure out and play a bit more to optimize, because obviously this is not good. And to do that in 7 blocks would be a little challenging, I think. But it shouldn't be too crazy. It's just a matter of, I mean, if you could it's just filling this up in such a way that it's easy to say like, oh, the last block's hit. Let's get this going. Welders, I'm definitely using too many welders. I've got 5 welders going on right now. This probably could be done on 2, would be my guess. As long as everything's, well, maybe not 2. Maybe 3, but that's, again, have to play with this. So 3 for there. You're going to need probably 1 or 2 conveyors. So that's going to be a challenging number to get down to for sure. I don't think if I pump up my cycle speed here, let's see if I can affect my cycle score. Jeez, the cycle score can go up quite a bit. Actually, no, this might not be too bad. It's still gonna be high. There's a lot of up and downs in my cycle setup, so I mean, we cleaned it up by 18 by speeding it up, so it's definitely the ups and downs I'm doing is not great for my cycle score. Footprint score, yeah, I mean, this one we should be able to tighten up fairly easily. This one, 7 I think is going to be challenging to make, but I think we've got a good idea for it. So not bad. Like I like this one so far. Let's just jump back to the barracks. I mean, it's been a bit of a shorter episode today so far. What I like is I was taking a read through this block for the inverted conveyor, and this conveyor has been extensively modified, allowing us to be installed upside down and push blocks below it. Unlike standard conveyors, it will not explode violently when left in this orientation for an extended period of time. That's interesting. So regular conveyors supposedly blow up. I wonder if that's just a neat little, hey, haha, this is funny, or if this is literally something that we can utilize later on. Let's blow shit up. Maybe that's how they made us escape. They blew up the wall with conveyor belts. The next couple, they're looking a little bit more challenging. Let's just take a peek at what we're going to be getting into next time. We're going to be building... Ooh. Oh, well, ain't this interesting. So we're going to have to two-way the teleporter. Get the orange in and the white out. Now, that seems like it's going to be a bit of a challenge. I'm quite excited for that one. And what's our other one? Let's take a sneak peek. Ooh. We playing checkers? So just another one where you got to get it through and put it back together in the same shape. Okay, interesting. These I'm enjoying these teleporter mechanics. It's kind of a neat little one, and that fact that you have to piece by piece pull everything apart and piece by piece put everything back in, quite entertaining. If I do say so myself, I like it. They keep adding lots of stuff in, and it seems like there's still options for us to have. Wow. To make mistakes. No, what am I trying to do? We've still got 3 things that we have not even seen yet under special on logic. So it's going to be very interesting to see where this goes as we continue on. Still, the fact that I am managing to complete everything is making me happy. That's the one. I was worried that things are going to get a little too crazy and I'm not going to be able to complete things. Optimizing is always a challenge, but the completing, I'm glad we can get through all that. But that's where we're going to leave it for now. Thank you guys very much for watching. We appreciate you guys being here. Love my regular audience. You guys are fantastic. And all you newbies, thanks for stopping by. Love you being here. Show us you're here. Hit that like button. Let us know something down in the comments below. Tell me how disappointed you are that this is a short episode, though it's getting closer to our regular length at this point because I'm just rambling on. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel to get updates of when all the new content goes live. Check out the ways to join the community down in the description down below. In particular, Discord is our favorite place to hang out. Come join us there, and we've got links to our Twitter, our Patreon page, all that fun stuff. So come hang out wherever you like to hang out. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.